Well, the sun's gone down and the rigs are on. Same make cars, the week rolls on. You tune your gears, I check my line. That green light flash says it's our time. Clean and steady, smooth and slow. Let the rhythm tell you where to go. Ain't no glory, ain't no pain, just the road and the sound of the rain. It's Tuesday night racing on the pale moonbeams. Same make, same car, living our dreams. We don't fight dirty, we drive it clean, chasing that gold in a silver machine. Old hand steady on a worn-out wheel, gray hair shining in the dashboard steel. No crowd screaming, no cameras flash, just a quiet man in a little dash. They say we're mad, we say we're free, trading miles for memory. Every apex tells a tale of how the heart outlasts the hell. It's Tuesday night racing, smooth and fine, four wheels dancing on a white line. We don't care where we finish tonight, just the sound of the tires and the fading light. Of the tune, the world drifts away beneath the moon. And when I cross that line, I smile and say, still got the touch in my own kind of way. It's Tuesday night racing under soft lamplight. No kings, no crowns, just a perfect night. Same make, same car, same old flame. We race for love, not fortune or fame. Yeah. Tuesday night, just me, the wheel and the way. No rush, no rule, just a rhythm. That's the Widdowmaker way.
Belly in the seat, old bones creaking, but my heart still beats. I ain't here for fame, just a green light glow. When the lights go out, it's time to go. It's Tuesday night race, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. Trophies needed, no pride to lose, just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line, every corner's mine for a moment in time. It's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. No trophies needed, no pride to lose, just grip and gas and worn out shoes. One hand steady, one on the line, every corner's mine for a moment in time. Yeah, it's Tuesday night racing, clean and tight. Same make, same model under the lights. Fast or slow, we're all in the fight for that checker flag shining bright tonight. Yeah, I don't care where I stand or spin, I just love racing, going for the win. From the grid to the flag, we're brothers in arms. No dirty tricks, just racing charm. When I cross that line with a grin so wide, doesn't matter the place I finish with pride. Fight. It's Tuesday night racing, week after week. Old dogs still run with fire in our streak. Fast or slow, it don't matter a bit, 'cause the joys of the race, that's the heart of it. Yeah, I don't care where I finish in the end, I just love racing with my Widdowmaker friends. Tuesday night, same cars, same laps, different stories, same passion.
Let's try that again with audio. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday night racing. We are here in EVO, and we are just setting up the server. The server is live for those people that want to come and join us, and we are at Kyle Army tonight in the port. Let's check. Stream is actually picking up who's doing. Yeah, the stream is up there now. Wilkie, I think, is unfortunately not well tonight. I just must send him a message just to say hope he's doing alright, which I'll do now. Where did I get that message in Discord? I did see it, but I was in a meeting. There he is. Where's that message? Private message. I'm not seeing it, but I did see a message from Wilkie. I know I did. No. Where that message was, Wilkie, let's see if it's in ATC chat. Wilkie's not very well anyway, but Wilkie, mate, if you are out there and you do need anything, mate, just bell me. I'll pick the phone up. I just didn't. I saw your message, but I was doing just generally something else. Text chat, there it is. Wilkie, Moser have teamed up with Gran Turismo. Just a heads up, if I can't race tonight or not yet, I've had 2 seizures since waking up. If I can't, I'll still be there. There we go. So yeah, Wilkie's not going to make it tonight because he's not very well, but I do wish him all the best and a speedy recovery, and it will still be here next week, mate, so don't worry about anything other than that. I notice my screen's dropped. And I keep whistling when I talk, so please forgive me for that. I don't know why that's going on. Here's tonight's car. It's the GR4, and I just hope there's audio. People coming and leaving, but there's nobody saying hello, so it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to go and put hot laps in. I've not got the server statistics running tonight as we're racing. I will run the statistics after the event, and we will we'll pick up the final things there as we go. But just to make sure it's not the Discord element that's making the server not run correctly. So we're going to jump on for the first session as we have every week. This is, oh, good evening, Wilkie. He is in bed. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Stay tough, stay strong, and Just stay there, mate, and don't do anything else. Just chill, relax, and just go with it. So this is a 21-week schedule where we're starting from the slower, not necessarily less intense, but the slower cars on the smaller tracks, and we're progressing through the field. Good evening, Green Sammy. Welcome, sir. Good stuff. My voice is good, thankfully, this time. So today we've brought in a change of track. We were going to be at Paul Ricard, but we've changed that to Kyalami, and we're going for the Porsche. There's a couple of people been in touch already saying it's a lovely car. Unfortunately, one of those is Aaron, who is the quickest of the racers around, and he's going to show us how to do it later. It's a car he's had as a personal car over in Toronto for a while as his track car, so we'll get taught a lesson tonight. But the idea is that we go out there tonight, we put some laps in, we start off nice and steady. We're going to have to learn this circuit. It's been a while since I've raced it. I think the last time I raced this circuit was possibly in the last edition of Zeta Corsa, and it's been a while. But we know there's some blind corners, there's some crests. It'll be a challenge of a track. The start finish, the final corner is going to be a good one. It always is, but we will make the best of it. We'll have a talk about the car. If JB's around, I know he's been back into some other games, and he'll probably, hopefully, jump on. Daj might jump on, but we'll get some things in tonight. And if we don't, and it's just me doing some laps, well, let's make the most of it, eh? Wilkie says, I'm so sore. I've tried to put the rig together to join, but just don't have it. No. You chill, man. It's too hot for all that jazzazzle. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. We're going to join in the regular server closed. What are you on about? The server's next to me. It's not closed. Oh, Jed. What's it on about? Yeah, so we experienced some problems last week. But let's find out what it's like. Just going to remove my rally handbrake, because we don't need that till Thursday. House move stuff is still intense today. Lots of dealings with solicitors. Had a meeting today at 12 o'clock. Missed my lunch at work. And had to find a way of getting some sandwiches in. But we managed that. And now it's chill out time, so let's do it properly. Let's understand and learn the track as much as we can. Nice and steady. Force feedback is quite heavy. Butcher. Got to get the tyre temperature up before we attempt anything silly. That's a lot more of a corner than I anticipated. Sun shiny and bright. 389 for the Moser R5 bundle, says Wilkie. Are you tempted? Are you still Fanatec bound? That doesn't sound like a massive... Oh, there's that blind ridge into corner. We need to sort out that racing line there, don't we? That doesn't sound like a bad price, that. 5 Newton meter. It's a good starter wheel. It's a good wheel for... And I'm going to say this in the right sort of vein. If you don't want to handle a lot of power, that is probably the best place to be. You're still going to get a decent amount of force feedback back, though, for the level of power you want it to be at. Disconnected from server. It started. They will be PlayStation compatible soon, so they will. They're very interested. Okay, I'm just gonna have a look at the server and see what's caused that. We're already in a world of pain, aren't we, with this server? I know the server is absolutely fine. It's run for a couple of years, this server, doing other things. And outbound message to back end. Server session on exit game mode, step 1, loaded 40 spawn points. So it's disconnect connection 3. Doc Hegarty. So Dad just tried to join and it's kicked us all out. Right, well I'm going to kick the server. I'm going to restart this machine. Then I'll get kicked from there as well, won't I? I'll get kicked from the game as well. Ah, this is working out to be a frustration. I know it's going to be the same all day, isn't it? So I might just have to go single player or do something. No, that's not going to be fair on people, is it? Because it's the only way we can get race times loaded up is by doing the multiplayer thing. Just don't know why it's rejecting us constantly. Unless I look for a server that allows choice of track, choice of race length, and allows us to configure what we can do. I don't know if there is one. But I don't know why it would be so bad connection-wise. It worked perfectly for a couple of 3 weeks, and then now it's just become the absolute dog's dinner of a thing. Doesn't want to play, does it? I'll just move that device. I've got another streaming device there in my hand, and it's just knocking about. Let's go then. You know, you're not going to get a camera, man. Camera doesn't work off this machine. Come on. Now we're logged in. Get kicked off G. Oh, updating Steam. Yeah, great, thanks. You've not been on all day updating, so why update now, you nugget ball? Chatting to me. Steam is now loading at its own pace of notes. Logged into, yeah, continue. Yeah, we don't care. Just log me out of that machine. You don't care. Now you're not opening Steam either. Come on, you stupid system. Control and 0. Server launch. We did all this last week, didn't we? Paul Ricard is the chosen circuit. Kyle Army is actually the chosen circuit. And the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Already chosen. So, document role, no password. Servers launch, servers up. Close that. Close Steam. Server is up. And then there we go. Gran Turismo have dropped Fanatec Famosa. Yeah. This is where, yeah, okay. Well, it's about time, in all fairness. It's about time. I'm guessing that's the end of their contractual obligation. And, yeah. I'm sure GT have been heavily frustrated with Fanatec for a very long time. Since the pre-release, since the release, I would suggest, of the last wheel, the one that I bought. And the only way I'm saying that personally, from my own point of view, nobody else's, is one would suspect that Fanatec were constantly pushing GT for release of products without prior testing, without completion of all sorts of stuff. Because don't forget, Fanatec were in financial trouble. They needed sales. They needed them now. They didn't want to wait for anything. And I'm only speculating, and this could be hearsay, but it is what it is. My suspect would be that the relationship between Fanatec and GT7 went down the drain with that Thomas fella, who came across as a bit of a cheese wedge when it came down to getting this wheel released. But I don't know. My opinion of Fanatec, very much my own. We'll use Moser for the next round. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Quite cool. So, going to go drive multiplayer. We've got the car, so we've got back on the server. And click in join. It servers for Widow. Now, I did notice Dash said server unresponsive, but I was on with it, so I do hope he understands that I was trying time. It shouldn't be an issue. But let's see what it does. Let's see if it actually lasts or if it dies. And if it dies, we'll go and do something else. And we'll give up on this for now. I don't have any other method of being able to rent a server, so... And I don't intend to pay for one. I never have intended to pay for one. I don't believe we should have to pay for one. I've got the ability to host my own, and I will use that ability to host my own, and if it don't work, it's down to them. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm an ignorant pillock, but I'm not throwing good money after bad. Just like I'm not with Fanatec, so... The thing is, Fanatec make reasonably good gear. And a lot of people genuinely enjoy the product. It's just been badly supported. And a lot of that is because of the breakdown, I think, in communication between GT and Fanatec. The ability to make game update releases without communicating between Fanatec and GT, and then the two blame each other. Which is... oh, jeez. That's a blind crest up there. Got to be aware of that. I knew that was coming as well. Look at that view down there. And I believe that's Cape Town down there somewhere. There's Table Mountain. I genuinely believe this should be on the Formula 1 circuit, this track. Now bearing in mind I restarted the server before I started up today, so we've had 2 restarts. So, good looking track. That sunshine is very, very strong on the tarmac. JB's eating, then he'll be on. Good, 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 good. What are you eating, JB? I like that racing line. That's the tyre mark racing line. But it is hidden intensely by the sunshine. Probably needed to stay in 4th there. This track bends left here. Then it goes straight. It's only a little kink, but that is so, so difficult. That's something you're going to have to get used to and commit to. Okay, we're over the crest now, downhill. need to change gear and just coast it, I think. Big double apex hairpin. That's a really sharp curve on that apex. Pit lane entrance is there to the left. A nice feeling car actually. Very stable now the temperature's up. Check, I've seen an email from you, JB. Yes sir, I certainly have. Thank you very much. I saw it earlier and I've had an intensely busy day, and I do apologise to anybody that's tried to get in touch with me. I've found it very difficult to keep on top of life today. It's been really busy. Just kinks a little bit left. Short shifted into 3. Caught the back end. Pizza and things. What does pizza and things mean? What are things? These are going to be things like, ooh, shish kebab. Invalidated lap, track limits. I didn't see how we lost game off track there, that's a shame. Was too quick into that hairpin, wasn't I? Quite tired of this lap up, so we're 0.6 down anyway. It does like a backfire. I definitely think the Moser setup's on my purchase list. I've always fancied the truck wheel and the indicator stalks, of course. See. It takes a little while to get the car down into second gear. It doesn't really like a drop into second from third. Double yellow. There's somebody there on the left. That's a 151.8. I still think we're on Sunday night for a truck sim night. Streaming Sunday will be Truck Sim, ETS 2. We'll try and get a full night on that. Tomorrow night I've got to set up with JB and try and get ETS 2 working again with some mods. Made some time up. Been a long while since I've raced this circuit, as we say. Dropped into the 50s, 50.6. Car on the left hand side. Oh, we went wide a bit there. We kept it on. Building up a head of steam. Keeping that fourth gear is quicker up there. Keep it in third, we're a bit slow into that entry. Oh look, TC2. Have I got traction control on? I didn't even think to look. Yes, I have. I didn't even think. Let me turn that off. Because I've lost a second and a half. I didn't even think about that. Let's turn that off. Brake bias at 70%, okay. Got no steering. It was still slipping all over the place on cold tyres. Yeah, they shouldn't be though, should they? They shouldn't be on as default. But I didn't even think. Didn't even occur to my brain with the server shutdown that they were going to be on. Came through there in fourth last time, didn't I? That's a better line up there. So is Dodge quickest then? Dodge is quickest. I'm narrowed on that entry, I know. I've got to widen that entry up. I've got to get brave over that crest. Oh yeah. Oi. There we are at pit lane entry. After giving the car a bit of a bump. Oh, we're going to get a bit of bump in there as well. Let's change some tyres. Have a drink. Got a headache. They use TC in real life. Ah. I shouldn't be getting abuse then for using TC. I have spun it now, haven't I? This is what it is. I think it's a nice little car. The track's lovely. The sunshine is a bitch at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That is a horrible sunlight angle. It really is properly nasty. ABS is on 8. Don't know what the rest are. There's a little computery thing down there, isn't there? Can I move that across? I can. That to there. Good to go. No steering. Go. They've got to fix that. Anybody on track? No. Wait for those tyres to come up to temp. We had a lovely tea tonight. Spaghetti bolognese with big pasta tubes. Big tubes. The garlic breadsticks. Oh, lovely. One of my favourite foods, but it's the garlic. The garlic is just then a repeat of... Ooh! For the chihuahua for the rest of the night. That caught me by surprise. Cold tyres. Come up there in a straighter line. You had that too, yeah? It was really nice. I enjoyed it. With the old English cheddar grated onto the top. Very nice. Brakes sound cold, but they're warmed up, they're green. tomorrow night it's bratwurst and chips. See, I do like a bratwurst, but it's a dead easy meal to cook because it's full air fryer job. 20 minutes in the air fryer, walk back to it, job's a good one. Mayonnaise and German mustard. Oh, very nice. Invalidated that lap. Just carried a little bit too much speed there. Now the tyres are up to temperature, it wants to push. Right, let's start another lap. That would have been better. We're really aiming for 49, aren't we? That's where we want to be, I think. Let this car roll into this corner a bit. And we got to do the same here because we overdrove this one last time. Lost half a second on that entry to that corner. I was just over cautious for slowing down. Giving it a bit of throttle as we enter the corner. That's a 50.010. Dang, son. Traction control, no good. Left front is cooling down a bit. I like the indicators we've got on the dash. Oil temp, oil pressure, water temp, fuel used. Lap times there, time diff. So it's all on the dash, everything there to tell you what you need. Still 3/10 down. Keep the foot in round here. I've been lifting. I've had to lift. Oh, we gone wide. Didn't invalidate it though, but lost a load of time. I braked too late for that hairpin, of course. Three minutes remaining. Possibly get 2 laps in. Brake pedal's feeling really nice tonight. Oh, she was bouncing there. We're very close to making that lap time of value. Invalidated, you swine. Come on, let's do it again. We made it all the way round to that final corner. And we overran, and that's the end of the time session for us. Oh dear. Drive it around and park it up. They had just parked it. So 49s are going to be achievable in the next session. Should be able to at least. We were so close. That was really good effort for the first session. Felt strong. Car felt really good actually. Even with the traction control on, it felt a little bit lively. This feels a little bit lively, but no real different to without the TC. Widdowmaker, type Widow. I think it's called Widdowmaker Hot Lap Challenge, I think. Turn to the pits. I guess JB's struggling to find it. I guess. Does it say the server name in it? Doesn't, does it? So we got a 50010. Aaron was a 5223, and Daj, awesome, that 51, a 5328. That's quick from Daj. Daj hasn't been on the pace of late. That definitely shows He's got the numbers. Definitely has. And that car is really nice. Really nice. It definitely has what it takes to be a decent car. It feels good, it drives well. I was going to say, it feels a bit funny on the brakes sometimes. You don't feel that the traction loss when it happens. And there's another thing that's a little bit weird. If you have a look at the lap time thingy-maboo, he's just done a 49 in the last lap. The absolute nugget ball. Look at him. That's brilliant. He's beaten us by 0.051. I thought I was taking first session victory there. But no, I don't lose that. I don't win that session at all. Are you alright, JB? Have you found it? Is it just being wobblecock for a minute? Settings. Wrong settings. I want car settings. Vehicle setup, it's, hasn't it? Electron. And PC off. Apply that. Back that. We should have that all. Let's hope JB can get in. Two other people, 3 people have found it. You search window liquor. What? He says, where am I going? This track is a little all over the place. You're going fast enough, Aaron. Fast enough. You're doing well, buddy. That's a great last lap. You dashed my hopes and dreams of winning a session. Funny. That's funny. Let's hope JB finds it. He's just faking it so he can go and drive trucks. That's what it is. He's off to drive trucks. We know. We know. Let's just double check that this is PC's off. That's all in order. Pit can up the fuel, can't we? Add 0 and back to this, back to that, to that. Away we go. Not arrived yet. Let's just be aware that tyres will be cold initially. Tyres are cold. Back to pit lane. Tyres were cold. We knew that. I'm concerned now JB's not getting in. Kind of expect this car's natural default setup to be better than any of the others because it's a racing dedicated car and shouldn't really have to tune the setup to be something. You'd be tuning the setup to be more competitive rather than drivable. Want to try and commit more to the downforce and the cornering force of the car. Want to trust it more. Aaron's done a 49.995 straight off the bat. .295, that's positive. I saw a predicted lap of a 47 there. I nearly pooped myself. Thinking, how was it that good? I'm not that good. Oh, I've cut the lap there. And again. Yeah, JB doesn't look like he's getting in. I think it's done the hidden server thing before. JB says can't find it. Well, I'll restart it again then. The only thing I can do, isn't it? Is try and get it a new lease. Got the track again. Lost 2/10 through that corner. .48.4. Pushing too hard there now. Didn't need to change to 6th there on the way down the hill. The JB can't even see the server. To graze the wall. So, right, I'll prepare for a restart of the server at the end of this session. There's not a lot I can do. It is what it is. I'll go and check it out. JB's messaged on Discord. Sent an image. You're searching WID, no capital, just IDD, and it doesn't come up with anything. So if I leave the server, I'll leave the server, it'll leave it up, won't it? If I leave it, so if I quit out, add as quit. Quit. It's not actually quitting, it's actually closing the game. That's great. And why would it do that? All I asked it to do was quit. Don't forget, Jim, it's an evaluation version, re-release. Dum, dum, dum. Server is still up and running because people are in it. We're having a relatively good session. That first session was nice and stable, no kicking. Oh, let's see. I don't know what else to do if the server isn't visible. I don't. No, searching the server. I'm going to go capital IDD. Not even. There we go. Not there. No server found. Hot lap. But Widow isn't there, but people are in it. What is wrong with AC EVO service? What's wrong with it? Challenge? Roaster challenge? What about lap times didn't update? What are you on about? Oh, you didn't. You weren't listening, Dudge. I haven't set up the timing. The way the timing works for the lap times is when it connects to the server, it will read the instructions. I've not set the Discord up. I've not set it up because I thought it could be affecting the ability to run the server, so I've left it off. The fact that the lap times aren't recording isn't a problem because the results are stored within my server. There is a results file from the server and it reads the results file, not the actual time. So don't worry about it on Discord. I thought I'd explain that nicely at the start, but you obviously weren't here or weren't connected or weren't listening or whatever it was. So you might have missed that. But don't worry about the times not recording. They are recorded. They are actually live. They are being recorded. So it's not finding anything. Missing content. Let's look at filters. Is it filtering on the car for? Go only server support your currently selected car. There we go. I'm looking through the list live to see. I'm reading, speed reading as they go past to see what's there. But did a 142.950. No, you didn't. That's like 7 seconds quick. That's 6 seconds. That's over 5 seconds quicker than my last lap. That's awesome then. Well done. Well done. I can promise you my server won't record that time. You did a 1:42 something. It's not actually filtering the cars. It isn't actually filtering the cars at all. It's not filtering anything of that nature. That makes no sense, the logo. I don't know what that's doing. Sort by number of people. The other way up. Why is it still searching for 0 people? Don't get it. 25 people in that one. 3 people. I've seen one for 3. Why is one with 0 showing above one with 5? One with 3. I'll run the timing event after the night's done and pick up all the times. Don't worry. It works off the record rather than the event, so doesn't even sort. Did sort. No. Somebody let me know who's in the server when the timer runs out, and I'll just restart it. I can't join. Ridiculous. That is. You disconnected. You disconnected. It disconnected you, or you disconnected? It gave you the red bar and said disconnected. It kicked me, or I just switched out. I left. It kicked you. No, you're just going to leave me hanging. I'll go to Discord. I'll go to TeamSpeak. Discord. I can't handle this 38-second lag between communications. I think people are angry tonight. I don't know why. We're connected. If you want to talk to me, I'm in Discord. To keep it clean. If you come in filthy mouthed, I'm going to kick you. You left. Okay, so it didn't disconnect you. You quit out. Okay. So I've got no way of knowing how to get back in the server because there's nobody in there I can talk to. I'm going to have to disconnect it, aren't I? I've got no option. Yeah. Dodge is obviously finished for the night, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I have to kick it. That means I get kicked out of the game and all that.
Shalom.
JB, how's it going?
All right.
Back in the server because there's nobody in there I can. Diet position. Right, so despawning Aaron. So Aaron's. Right, I'm just going to close it and I'll get kicked out of the game. I know I'm logged in on another computer, you piss pants. Stop it. Stop being a dick. You're being a spazzer. Sergiola.
Shalom.
Oh, did he put them away? Jesus. All right. Oh, that's suppose I.
I can't remember the name of the circuit.
That's another great combo.
Pepperoni.
I like that track. Server should be back up. I'll have to get myself out of Steam. And then
Remote app, I was projected like a 49-1,
yeah,
and then just crap on one corner, like there's 50.2.
good.
Oh, there it is. Look,
Server's up, is it? Now.
server's up.
Good
Error
days.
client rejected.
So it's a you problem, not us. What's it doing? Let me go and find out. I'd walked across the room and sat down again at my server. In my rig. Connection 2 due to non-established connection. Was rejected. Ranked server. Incorrect car. They got wrong
It is
car.
incorrect. Wrong car.
Car not allowed. Modified it. Client rejected. Car not allowed.
It's still 16.3.
But is it the right car?
Yeah.
Has anybody else got in the server? I'll kick the server again and I'll choose the car
Hang on.
again.
See if,
I've kicked it. I've kicked it.
Oh.
No response. I kicked it. So the circuit is Kyalami. Car is already selected correctly. The Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport GT4, not the GT4 RS.
Yep.
So it's the Club Sport GT4. I'm going to make it non-ranked server. Tuning is denied. I don't think there's anything else on it. File, save, unsave. Trials and tribulations of running a server are not worth the effort. And I've realised this with Armour and DayZ. Really aren't. Far too much trouble. For someone who's got no time. Or doesn't want to make extra time. Because that's where my world is. I just don't want to commit any more time to a server. I think they should be click and go. I don't think they should be...
Yeah.
I haven't turned the flipping game. I think they should be click and go and you shouldn't have to worry about it. And whatever you set the server up should stay alive until you change it. An update to the game shouldn't change your server because it should keep what it had.
Let me in now.
Good. Glad about that.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get in. Oof. Damn it. Not even got 5. Come on, play, you nugget. Go. Need to wire my headphones back in. Da, da, da. Oh, I need to close my room door. It's still open. I don't know why that is. I don't know why it's still open. Letting cool air in earlier. I'll go and wire myself up again. There we go. Right. Vehicle is chosen. Drive. Multiplayer. Server list. You watch it. You watch. No, didn't play that game. Go that one. Here's one we made earlier. This track is a handful. Not really server trouble, Stormfly. The server wouldn't allow somebody in, and then it was blocking the car, and it wouldn't let him in with the car. So we've just had to restart it. But not really the same troubles as last week. But it's server troubles, ish. I've found that I go faster at this circuit when I just relax a bit. There's only 2 of us in. Hopefully people will find it.
Did anyone ever see that reel where the DJ and he's like playing Tomorrowland or something? Listen to the music. Relax. Your anus. Oh, good times.
Right, I'm going to disconnect from Discord now because we got in. We'll just allow these guys to have some gaming chattage in the background without them having to think about being live. DC is off. No worries, Stormfly, thank you, sir. We should be up and good to go. If you can't get in, let me know when you get back and we'll attempt to find a way to fix it. There'll be yellows ahead. I did notice it gave us white cars earlier when we were connected. It didn't give me my paint job car that I'd created. Oof. I don't know why we lost that. Cold tyres? Maybe. We were only on the outlet, weren't we? There's a man waving a white flag then. I don't know what he was waving a white flag for. Or was it a floppy arm doobie thing? There's a red one there. Made me think a red flag was being waved. It'll take a couple of laps for JB to get the rhythm. And to find his confidence into some of these corners. I want to try and leave that in 4th through there. Let the car roll rather than brake it and change gear and throttle. Let it run in and run out, so to speak. 49,884. Try and leave it in fourth here. .48.1, that's all right. Gone deep. Outbraked herself. The 47's definitely on the cards. I like the handling. The handling feels good. How can I define feels good? How can I define that better so that it makes more sense? So the car goes where I want it to go. The reason why I lost it there is I changed it down to third and I should have kept it in fourth. So the back end, the back axle decelerated and locked up. Car on the left there. That was a driver error. The thing I'm not feeling is the front end skipping. So the front end does skip a bit on entry to a corner. I'm not feeling that very strongly through the tyres. The wheel's jolting a bit, but I guess I would feel that more with force feedback. See where we go. 48.1, fastest lap today. Needed to get that into third earlier. Oh yeah. That was me short shifting, trying to get that to a controllable point. Wasn't happening. I was pushing that corner, that was the problem. Pushing too hard. There's 3 people on track. Thankfully we're all fairly evenly spaced. I'll try and keep fourth for this corner. Oh, tyres are a little bit alight. Let's just steady down. Temperature's just coming off them. They've just gone to yellow and the rear right is ever so high, 100 plus. Needs to be down in the 70s, so let's just take it cool and just run around the lap. The other 2 guys are trading places on the front straight. probably worth going in the pits, trading these tyres for a set of new ones and getting their body damage repaired. Let's do that. The temperature's well too high when we spun it. I definitely think we've got to put in a server report on their Discord saying we've been having trouble the last 2 weeks with posting a private server. Once we get that sorted, we'll let them know. So, bad news about the new house. Fibre is copper. There is no fibre at the new house. No fibre-based internet. So we will be solely on copper to the house. Fibre to the cabinet, but there isn't fibre to the house. It's expected to be in place in the next 12 months ish. They're currently planning to put fibre to the property, so it looks like we'll be going Skynet. We'll be going satellite internet to be starting, which will give me up to 400 down and up to 100 up. So we'll still be able to stream 4K. But we won't if we go in on regular broadband. We'll have to drop to 1080p. Which we're at 1080p now, in all fairness, in terms of screen res, but you've got a 4K stream. It'll only do 18,000 kilobits, and we're streaming at 28 now, so until we get that installed, it won't be very long. It's like 400 quid setup fee, which is the biggest pain in the arse, but I'll own the kit and I'll be able to put it where I want to. Because I'm going to get a proper network for the house and we'll do it properly. We'll fibre up the sim room rather than nick cable it. We'll run fibre to a switch. We'll do our own fibre network, and then we'll do that all properly. Keep the house separate from the sim room, so to speak. Tents down already. We were a bit shy around that corner, weren't we? We see our tyre marks where we spun off. Yes. So Wilkie's just said he's prefers to watch 1080p streams because they're more stable anyway, and they will be. I guess you can watch any 4K stream at 1080p. That's not a challenge for the receiver. the challenge is to keep a 4K stream live. So I'm running 28, 27 kilobyte purely because I'm trying to make sure that you guys get the relevant good quality. If I was doing it 36, 38, 42 or 50, which is all possible, you guys would have to read it at that, and a lot of people don't have the ability on, if they're watching it on telly or telephone, to cope with that level of data. So video's not live 1440p, yeah. So I would have to stream at 1080 anyway on any new setup in the new house until we get fibre. And the fibre they're talking about putting in has got a maximum of 1600 anyway, and only 300 up, which doesn't feel brilliant when you've been used to this. But this was our choice, or my choice, to choose to live where we're going to live. So if we have the backup though of Skynet all the time, that'll be good. Somebody always goes off just there, don't they? Lift of the throttle, and this turns at high speed, this car. Really quite interesting how it can do it. Thank you, sir. We're not beating our previous time down here, are we? We got a much faster acceleration out of that hairpin. Nah, not very good that. Oh, that was me accelerating too early again. Yeah, we wrecked that one. Back to the pit lane. Back to the pit lane. 7 minutes remaining. So, everybody's in the 48s. This is good. 47s are there to be taken. So I think the bit I've got to do here now is just get the car round on the outlap, and then we've got potentially 2 laps to give it a go. From here, keep it in 4th, get around this corner. The turn in there is quite tricky, but you've got to watch the bouncing off the curbs. The curbs really unsettle the car. I'd like to say that's 5th gear, but I don't like using 5th there. Because you're in 5th gear for such a short amount of time. And then 6th gear's wrong there as well. We should only use 5th at that point. Right, tyres are warmed up. We were massively quicker down the straight. I don't know why. Look how much slower we are. 2.5 tenths. Oh, nearly lost it mid-corner then. Half a second down. Should have done that in second, maybe. Yeah, well slow through the start finish. Lit those rear tyres up like anybody's business. We lost half a second because of that. Force feedback was strong out of that corner. You almost put the car on 2 wheels there, the way it hits the curb. Got yellow flags down here. Green car off on the left. We made up 2 tenths in that downhill section there, almost. We're looking for a 47, aren't we? That's what we're looking for. Slow acceleration out of that corner really didn't help. We need to be on the gas, quicker out the hairpin. So we're not really making any inroads here, are we? Still, we're not learning anything. There's only 10 seconds left of this session. JB's called it, I think. Last lap overtime. JB's not in the server, so I don't know whether he was kicked. .4 down already. Jeez. We'll pit. There's no point in carrying this on. That's a lovely looking house there, isn't it? Return to pits. That's already done. 29.8, 32.8, 45.4. So he's quicker than us in the final sector. I don't know if JB's done at that point. Time is it now? There's 3 sessions left, so we've got time to make this up. Got to do that out lap again, which we did 3 times last session because we kept stacking it twice on cold tyres. So I'm just looking at how well this sim looks when I'm looking in the mirrors. See the mirrors? See how well that renders? If I do the same the other way. Oop. That's me, my thumb bouncing off the switch. Sorry about the twitching. Let me do that properly because I was turning against that. But there it is. It looks really good in the mirrors. Quality is there. Higher temperatures coming up. It needs a little lift at the bottom of the hill. Doesn't need 6th gear, but it is what it is. That front left is the coldest of all the tyres. Let's put some pressure on it round here. It just warmed up the surface rather than the core temperature, so tyres are a bit cold going into this lap, which I think was obvious from the excess wheel spin. JB's back in, he's made it. This is good. Soko Hitman, it is Kyalami, sir. It is Cape Town, South Africa. It's the new track that was released with the last update for AC EVO. Not something really you're going to see in GT7, I don't think. It'd be nice because it's a good track. It's not flat as a pancake. It's got texture. It's got some rhythm section to it, and it makes a decent overtaking track as well because you've got some mid-speed corners. You've got a little complex here which proves to be quite tricky. Then you've got this uphill to a blind left-hander which is really quite tricky, and then once you've done that little hairpin downhill, charging back down and then into this fast left, which I like to lift in, brake on the edge of that darker tarmac. JB's just going to drop over to the right hand side. Thank you, sir. I think there's more corner speed through there. Here we are, back to the start of the lap again. So 49.9, which is a moderate lap. I've lost connection, I've lost controls. Everything's locked up. I'm checking the server. We made it. We finally hit the wall. I'm gonna get control back to my keyboard. Oh, something's quit out. Don't know what that is. Let's look. Don't know. Press escape. Is anything working? Are we back in? No, nothing's connected. The game's dead. Or we're not connected to it. Yeah, it's crashed on me. I'm going to make a very quick gentleman's break. Try and work out why my mouse is not working. There we go. Close the program. Are we back in? Are we back in? Yes, we're back in. It doesn't have to be quit out. So I'm going to leave myself there. I'm going to return to pit lane so I don't wreck anybody else's lap. I'm going to take a quick gentleman break. Back in a moment. just heard Bobby McFerrin for the first time in a long, long time. Oh, where are we? Ah, I've got to drive. Click drive, click drive. There we go. Try again, eh? Oh, got no steering. There we go, it's connected. So, Vladimir Oga has joined us. I love the overrun sound. My headphone volume keeps registering. I don't know why, that's strange. Somebody's just left the circuit around here. JB's taken a sojourn. Oh, and again, Mr. Duster Muster. Aaron's done a 48.3. We've just cut the lap, but it was the out lap anyway, so. TC is 0, yes, excellent. I think that's Aaron in front of us. He rifled up some dust there, didn't he? Yeah, the elevation changes are really quite something. That's a bit comparable to part of the Red Bull track. The elevation changes at Red Bull Ring are quite good. And they feel very similar to GT7 in this game, so I call it a game sim. Let's not be offensive or put it down unduly. .48 135. Ay, 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 ay. Just pushing too hard. Just make sure. There's two cars behind me here, so I'll just bump up. Oh, they're a bit of a way back. Make it out cleanly in front of them. You want to see the race? Well, we aren't doing races at this moment in time. We're learning the game. We're getting used to it. I haven't got a server set up to do races. It's half-hour sessions. Wilkie said this morning it would be nice to do some little racing, so stay out the way of number 6. That was Vladimir. I saw him come in. The whole thing is set up as a session to explore the game and test the game out. I haven't really got the capability of setting up races unless it's just an open door thing, and we could be just having races of 2 or 3 people, because a lot of the guys I know are new to PC, haven't had it very long, and or don't know very many people who play on PC, so I'd be just opening a lobby up for any old sundry to come in, and I don't really want unstructured races. I want to race with people I know, so there needs to be more than just a couple. We're going a bit slowly. So we're not. Oh, he's gone off right. Hit the wall. You leave yourself open to just anybody to join the server. It's a bit of a nightmare, and I'm not really set up for that. So I apologise there's no racing. It is hot lap challenges. It's like time attack. 6 or 7 sessions of time attack for half an hour. Come and set your fastest lap. That's what we're doing. I'm getting my fastest laps on first lap out the pits. Brand new tyres, just getting up to temperature. It's really interesting to see that the tyres just continually climb in temperature, just like they did last week in the Lotus. I don't think the tyre model is complete yet. Still searching for that 47, which is proving to be a fraction elusive. Lost half a second there. down 2/10. Down 3/10. Well, that's where JB was exiting the track, wasn't it? Let's dump all that gravel and crap all over the track just for the next guy to come round. Saw dust there blowing across the circuit. JB's further ahead. I love the 3D audio. You've got the burble of the exhaust, the backfire, all comes from the back of the car. It's all very clear where it's from. There's no confusion about where the popping and the banging's from at all. It all sounds very pretty, it really does. Car's quite electric. It's, and I don't mean that in terms of battery power. I mean in terms of it's quite exciting. It's quite attractive in such a way. It's appealing. It almost has an element of surprise to it, but it's controllable. That's the first time I've really got it to slide and be quite forgiving. And there it goes again, overshoots on the braking. Don't understand really why that was. I braked on the normal spot just before the 100 and it just overcooked itself. Front left tyre is cold, look, 75 degrees. I wonder why that is. Trying to concentrate on hitting the ones and twos and getting this round the circuit for the minute. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of forgiveness in the slide there. Right, let's watch that left-hand front tyre. Let's see if that... It has. The temperature's all gone away in that left front tyre. Right front tyre's going away as well. So let's brake a bit earlier. That's whoa. That was a very strange rotation. Let's nobody behind us, that's fine. Interesting. That's a couple of times we've spun round. A couple of times we've spun round that corner now. Somebody's spun off just here. Yeah, there's yellows. Only time for one more lap, so let's get it in. Aaron's down to 162. That's tremendous effort. He won't give up. He won't give up at all. Half a second down, look. Didn't make it round that corner. 20 seconds to go. We're going to pull straight in the pit lane, I think. And that's that session. What did Aaron get in the end? 148, 162. Revenge is mine. What, we got 2 sessions to go. 47's on the cards there somewhere. So it's already reset, but we'll run the server time collection app after the event, and we'll see where that goes. Track map. This is where we are, start finish. It's a bit of a kink back. I don't see it and feel it as that. It feels a lot sharper than that. But it's an interesting little complex. Up the hill, long 4th gear, 3rd gear, into 4th, keep it in 4th. Power it up the hill, just change into 5th, maybe, just as you come through there. Then down to second gear for the hairpin, then power it down. Fifth gear, second gear hairpin, third gear, second gear corner, and then power it through. And if we can get it to flow a bit better than that, that'd be nice, but it is what it is. Vehicle setup, let's see if traction is on or off. Pit is what it is, it's that one. Traction's off nicely. Let's go. So what we know is we get our fastest lap on 1 lap after the out lap. It's like the second lap. While tyres are in the heating up phase. We don't do very well on cold tyres, which you won't do. But then as the tyres get hotter, they just get hotter and hotter, but we notice the front one's cooling down excessively on the straight. So what I'd like to do with some setup is just probably put a bit of toe in to keep temperature, keep the tyres wearing, and keep some temperature in the tyres. Or drop the air pressure just a little bit to keep the sidewall flexing, but then you start to lose grip if you drop the pressure too much. Fifth gear was too fast. Got to keep it in fourth there. Nobody behind me. There's the cold tyres amateurish mistake. Fifth gear down here. We could probably accelerate out of there in third gear, to be honest, if we can get it a little bit earlier. Keep the revs in. .48.5. Start the day the right way. Now this is one where I'm trying to trust the car in 4th gear. There we go. We actually got to 5th. JB's relented, thank you, sir. Flucked that up, didn't we? What a knob end. I was getting all passionate and emotional. I've screwed this lap up too. Ah, you donut. Come on, let's take the tyres around them. Let's keep them together. Let's not throw it away. We were doing all right then. We were within what we were going to be, a 48.2 at best, maybe. We want that 47. That 47 is going to come, and it's going to be one of us that does it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Where's JB? He's a little bit further back. I was trying to keep it solidly in 4th gear into that corner, but it wasn't working right. Let's get the tyres where they need to be for the next lap. Front left tyre is looking a bit full. We had to lift the throttle halfway through the exit. Back end was going all the way around that corner. We had just overpowered it just that little bit. Car didn't want to turn when we put it in 4th then. We've lost all the time again. Yeah, we're just a bit rough, aren't we? We're not smooth at all. We're not being consistent with our approach. Let's sort that out for next lap. Just trying to be a little bit too aggressive. Let's just sit back and try and make it work. Keep things smooth. Didn't want to turn that corner then. I felt the back end swinging round and I just thought I have to collect that up. We did collect it. Lost all the time there. We couldn't get the car to turn. That's a shame. .48.2. We need to take that time off again. We need 3/10 off. Come on. We know where that time can be gained. Come on. Oh, we lost it all coming around that corner, my lord. Lost everything. We were just half a second up. We didn't get it round there, did we? Tyres look absolutely perfect, temperature finishing the lap, but no. No good. A little lift of the throttle gives us everything we need. Can't turn it. It's not slowing down. That's a shame. Ah. Aaron's got the fastest lap. What's he got? Has he got the 47 that we've been searching for? I was so close. Can't get the car to stop again. I'm going to let whoever that is go past. Oh, they've dropped back. Could not get the car to stop. And it's not tyre temperature, and it's not brake temperature. Well done, Aaron. Has he got that 47? We were so close. Couldn't get second gear to engage. Again, can't get the car to stop. Squealing from the brakes, and I don't know whether it's the rears being cold. Oh, that's frustrating. What have we got left? 10 minutes. Let's go and put a new set of tyres on. We've whacked the car anyway, haven't we? So Aaron's done well to push on. If he's got the 47, that's so rough, that corner. Somebody's just returned to pit. We'll have a drinky bob. How are we doing? 10 to 11. We'll soon be in the last session, and there's JB rattling past, and we'll soon be hoping to crack that 47. It needs to be done. And what I'm glad to see is there's not a lot of people lapping with each other, so they're out there. They're out there doing their thing, learning it their crafted way. So new tyres, new fuel level. Yeah, I think we've got new fuel level in, so we're back to the car the way it was at the start of the session. So tyres need to heat up. Car's been repaired. Right, we're on to the lap then. Lots of bouncing around that corner. We've lost 3/10 by hesitating. Lost it all. A tiny improvement. Aaron's still top of the tree. Interesting. Hmm. 48.2 is not our best. Four and a half minutes. It's very interesting difference between third and fourth gear there. I was gaining lots of confidence in fourth until started to just mess it up, and now I can't find the balance. The car feels like its weight's in the wrong place when I change to fourth. Can't stop the car. Yeah, we're just struggling with the balance, the weight distribution. Just struggling to get the car right as we go round. I was on and off the throttle, and that upset the car. I need to be smoother. I felt that as I was doing it. I was trying to get back on time, so I was trying to just feel for the grip and trying to get the car to go once it's gripped up. But it didn't want to. It decided to spin out instead. Braking too late, that's my problem into there. One more lap maybe. Aaron did this to me. He put in an absolute flyer one session. That's blown it. Very much blown it. I don't know what it is with me and throttle application. I don't have any subtlety in my right foot at all, do I? I really struggle to. I really struggle to find the throttle position that's required to do the right thing. So I've got to learn that. It should come naturally. There should be that feel. But I don't know whether I'm missing something. And I think that's probably motion, vibration, or something that he's done it. Look, 47,808. Tremendous stuff, Aaron. Well done, mate. 30.069. We're 29.67. 32.7, 33.1. 44.9, 45.4. And that's the difference. It's the half second at the end there that really makes the difference. Optimal time on there could really set that up to be quite interesting. The optimal, the possible best, 47.5, something like that. JB 30.2, so he's up there. 33.0, he's faster than me in the second sector. 45.6, he's up with us in the third sector, so he's not far away. In the 48s is a great time. Well done, that man. Are we set up to drive? Here we go. Overtime's taking part now. So here's what it'll be. Open up drink number 2. Yes. I don't know if I'm ready to. Just picking up on comment that Soko said there. I want to see you guys race. I don't know if I'm up for open lobby racing in a game that is still under development. I don't know. I think it could be quite fun if we take it as it is what it was. But we're having trouble with the server as it is, trying to do practice sessions, let alone get race sessions undergo. But if we wanted to, we could change these to like 15-minute races or 12-minute races and get 4 races in an hour. If we really wanted to get some races going and start to get people to come together, we could still record the lap times. I guess it's a thing for the racers. This set out to be a 21-week experiment, a 21-week test and not tune, but test and time trial, just to see where we were going. It was about finding the way, trying to work out whether this was going to be a sim for us in the future, which I actually think it's proving quite to be. It really is quite good. I am enjoying it. And for anybody that's questioning it, it's not that I don't want to lose at racing. I don't want to lose at the sim. I don't want to be in the racing mantra before it's ready. Something to think about once moved and settled. You might be right there, Wilkes. Just carry on. I mean, you said you'd like to see a bit of racing yourself. I mean, we could do 4 sessions of hot laps, and then we can do 4 an hour long of racing. 4 15-minute races, or 4 12-minute races, which would give us, you know, 4 6-lap races, which I don't know if that's enough to get a feel for it, but It might get people into the swing of it. What do you mean about the brake balance screen, Sammy? Tell me more. What are you thinking? The brake balance is to the front. Yeah, it is, but this is the default setup and everybody is on the same setup, so it's fixed. There's no setup changes allowed. As a GT4 car set up as the Club Sport, it should be set up to run moderately well. Shit the bed. But I haven't really questioned the brake balance, to be honest. Sounds like you're thinking like a GT7 racer. It doesn't matter what we do, there's no changes allowed anyway. But I think what you also might be trying to say is, with the weight movement, think about the car that it's a mid-engined and think about where your brake balance is, because that could be something you need to just tweak. Tell you what has changed tonight. A significant less amount of blown out laps. And I don't know whether that's better car, better track, better car suited to the track. Better car more suited to the track, maybe. Rear tyre temperature has gone through the roof. We're going to have to pit and take new tyres. No good. We can't cool the tyres down, that's what we can't do. Start with a new setup. Go back to where we were. I don't think we've actually put a lap in yet, have we? No, we're only 5 minutes in. No. Got to get this car to a point where it'll accelerate out like that. It's beautiful when it does. It feels really good when it does. Here's the tyres coming up to temperature on the outlap, which is what we want. Went out to reset my wheel and the servo's got its invisibility coat on again. Oh bloody hell. What was up with your wheel? And it just bugged out? Probably why people aren't joining is they can't see it. That's frustrating. 2 weeks of server problems. It's just a pain in the ass. Couldn't get the car to turn into that corner then, the big one. Couldn't get it to turn out. I've still not set. Oh, there we go. Well, that's going to be an end to the racing tonight. Or the end to the lapping. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. We might as well just call that the session. And then I'll go back to disc. Come on, you dumb nubbin. I'm going to go back to Discord because I'm not going to... let's get JB's opinion on the car and the track and etc. See, the server's there for me. Server's there. Server is there. He lost feedback on roads and curbs, lost LEDs on the Ferrari wheel. That could be, yeah, temperature and time. Server closed, so it can be seen, but you can't join. That's a frustration. I'm gonna have to. Am I? Yeah, I need to reset the server anyway, so I'm gonna have to quit there. And the times is what it is. I'm gonna very quickly run the hello. What do you think to the car then, overall?
I think the car's all right. It's obviously it's nothing I've not drove it before in EVO.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice. It's a little bit tricky with OTC on. But
Yeah.
it's, I've never drove the track before, so
That's new as well, yeah.
yeah. And I think I got a 149, late 149.
You got 48.8.
48.8 was it? Oh, that's not
48.8, yeah.
terrible.
No.
It's not terrible. I mean,
No, you're within
sort of in the ballpark.
you're within a second of the fastest lap time. That's usually like top 1,000, top 800 on
Yeah.
on GT7 time trials. So
Yeah.
that ain't so bad. I'm just gonna fire up the what's it called? The lap
Server?
time. The lap time reader.
Oh.
I've killed the
Oh,
server.
okay.
Server's just doing my cheesing.
Is it? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was going to try and see what next week's was.
I am, but to get to that, I have to restart the server, so I have to log all out the game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's no biggie.
I might as well run the little app for pulling the times, and then once
put ETS on and show everyone your new skin.
well, I'll do ETS at midnight. You know what ETS is like? It's a bag of balls.
It's all right. You've only got 2 mods, 3 mods now.
Yeah, but yeah. I have, yeah. And my brain's into this, so I've got to think about this and get this.
Yeah, get your times up.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just trying to find my scripts, and I'll get them run.
I'll quit that. Quit EVO. No, I'll stay in EVO. Just put the stream on and put you on mute.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Well, else I can hear you.
You can hear me
30
echoing in the
seconds
background.
after.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like deja vu. Hang on, he's already asked me that.
That's the one. I think it's that one.
Yeah, we had people round when we started, so we was late getting tea and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, late in the first session. Couldn't get in the second one because I couldn't see the server.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few more sessions. I've gained a little bit more time. As I say, it's a new track for me as well. So
Yeah, I think the last time I played that circuit was in the previous version, the previous AC.
right, okay,
I haven't raced it much. It's been in one of the Formula One sims. It was in classic F1, one of the classic F1 races,
right.
and it's a decent track. It's technical. Once you get used to it, it's awesome. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. There's a few corners that catch you out. Well,
Yes.
that a bit of a kink that goes left, and then it's got a long right-hander taking you up towards the blind breaking point for the 90 left. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Around the back. The amount of times I'd gone into that left-hander, it started going right, it went a little bit sideways, and then it just snapped the other way.
Yeah.
But it's typical Porsche, isn't it?
Green Sammy's
Bit
just
of a-
been talking about it. He says the brake
But
balance is probably off for a mid-engine car.
yeah, well, they're
It's
all
set
the
to
same, aren't they? It's,
I know, but what he's saying is you probably get better performance if you adjust the brake balance. But we've
Yeah.
fixed it, haven't we? So
Yeah.
you've got to drive what's there. That's what the test is about. It's
Yeah. Oh no, brake balance is on.
yeah, it is, but it's at 70% forward.
Yeah. It's
Most
adjustable though. That's what I'm saying.
it isn't. You're not allowed to move it.
No, I'm
It's fixed
saying
setup.
if you wanted to, you could.
No, you can't. I won't let
You
you.
could because I pressed ABS down by mistake.
Right.
Brake balance down instead of ABS down because my buttons are next to each other on my virtual stream deck.
That's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, so I pressed the wrong one and it moved the brake bias by one touch.
Right. But the point is we're all supposed to use the same default setup. And what Green Sammy was saying is the car would probably behave better with a better balance. And just like GT7, mid-engine car will turn better with the rear brake balance, which is 100% right. But that's not the point of what we're doing. So
No. Yeah, turning and braking in a straight line is a totally different thing in one of them with the brake balance.
yeah,
You put too much brake balance to the back, it's got too much weight on it. You're trying to turn it in on the brakes, and the back end overtakes you because you've got too much to the back wheels.
like
Same as having too much to the fronts.
I can't get the Python script to run.
That's why it's called balance.
Or no balance, as the case is.
Yeah. But yeah, typical Porsche. Got a bit of a bouncy front end, and then a bit of a twitchy back end to keep you guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to give ChatGPT a smack around the head. How can we have conversations and it just not be useful?
I don't know. I've upgraded mine. I'm not on the free version anymore.
I've not been on the free version for
I know, but
months.
I'll pay for mine.
Yeah,
I don't get someone else to pay for it.
Oh yeah, but I'm a poor
So
man.
don't start.
My company, my work pays for mine
I know they do, yeah.
because I use it
Well
at
aware.
work.
I think all you watchers know and everything, mate.
You know, I believe in the freebie world.
Don't we all?
How am I going to get this to work if ChatGPT is just being a smeg?
And if any of Jim's watchers are listening to this and they're feeling generous, JB would like another Corsair Edge to put inside his PC. Please and thank you.
Another Corsair Edge. 200 and something quid, yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But they don't work with my PC. Believe it,
No,
Corsair,
it's just you.
Corsair PC, and it don't work because the motherboard isn't Corsair. It's not
My
compatible with
motherboard ain't Corsair.
No, but it's not compatible with the motherboard. It doesn't have the right voltage on the. It doesn't have the right USB-C connectors to carry the stream to it.
I don't get you.
So the only way you can connect.
You mean a lightning?
Yeah, I haven't got lightning.
Yeah, neither have I.
I haven't got compatible lightnings. I
I've
haven't
not
got.
got lightning on mine.
No.
Full stop.
Let's stop using terms, and I'll tell you the real reason. It's not
Go on, then.
compatible with my motherboard. I
Right.
don't have the correct USB-C output, whether it's a lightning or not, power the TV.
Right. Okay.
Doesn't work.
You've not got an iPhone charger.
No, I'm not prepared to use one. Not prepared to use one. Right, so click the address bar at the top where it says Documents and then type CMD. I have done, you chiffering brick dogs. I wish this thing would flipping work. Doing my head in. You're using Python launcher. No, I'm not using Python launcher. I'm doing what you're telling me to, you absolute knob end.
What's your motherboard? Tough gaming what?
It's not tough gaming. I wouldn't use tough gaming.
I thought it was tough gaming one.
No, what are you on about? It's a ROG Strix X860F. Why would I stoop to those lower parts of the world?
Same company. Same company, different name.
So Windows can't find Python. Why is there no Python? Stop talking in riddles. We're not going to be able to run this. I'm just going to run the. I'm just going to run the server again and update it for the new track and car, because Python and ChatGPT are not playing, and I can't concentrate. My head's all over the place. Wilkie says quality of tracking has a bit of everything. Now, I don't think it was bad. I don't think genuinely it was a bad effort by the guys to bring that in. It was a decent setup. I like the car combo. Now what the hell am I doing over here? I'm looking for this. And we'll set the server up one more time. But I'm starting to get peed off with things not working. I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated with the server not being the way it should be. But again, I can't do that because we really are in the world of the game is not fully released yet, so I can't be overcritical. But I want to be, because it's doing me head in. Patience isn't my strongest. So EVO night for next week. It's Sebring and the BMW M2. I'm all right for that. Absolutely, I'm all right for that. That'll be quite a tasty little combo, that. I reckon. That will be a tasty little setup. We're going a set of course.
Do you want to know interesting fact?
Go on.
My USB-C on my
Yeah.
frowned upon tough gaming V650 is standard 5 volts only.
Yeah.
And your USB is your USB-C is 5 volts.
Doesn't work with a thing though. Not compatible. I even sent it back because it doesn't work, and they happily credit me the money.
I'd brought it off you cheap.
I got the full money back.
I'd have still brought it off you cheap.
No, you wouldn't, because I wouldn't have given it you cheap. I got the full money back.
I'll give you things for nothing.
No. I'll give you things for nothing, but I'm not going to give you broken shit. Not at all. Not at all. It was broken, mate. It wasn't working. It was a dodgy unit.
Yeah. Faulty unit, yeah.
Yeah. It was a faulty delayed unit that never got to me.
No, you should have had a replacement instead of throwing your toys out the prom.
I properly chopped the toy. I was pissed off with it.
I know you did, mate. I know.
I spent hours trying to get that thing working. I even 3D printed stuff to mount it on my rig. I even
I had to turn my headphones down while you was ranting.
I was proper blooming, proper having a go at it because it did me. I follow instructions that did not make sense because it wasn't working. The fact that it would just go to a crackly screen and then show just a quarter of the image, it was just, what is it doing? Why is it even doing that? I did the feedback thing, and they said, oh, it's because this and this and this, you need to try new cables. I bought new cables for the damn thing because their cables wouldn't work. It just turned out that the unit was shit. So, right, BMW M2 Coupe. No, it's the CS Racing, isn't it? Which one do we want? Do we want the powerful one or the not so powerful one? We're going to go... What does it say on that list? Does it say whether it's the racing version or not? It says it's the CS Racing. So do we want the 350 or the 450? Do we take the 350? We'll take the 350.
What is it? M2 Coupe, did you say?
M2 CS Racing. So it's the coupe,
Oh,
but the racing. Yeah, but which one do we want? Yeah, I need to take a pee. Back in a sec.
Shit, the bad man.
Let's go to 350. I was back.
I was alright for GT2.
Say again.
Talk to himself.
Okay.
911 GT3 Cup car.
Don't touch yourself when you're live on the internet. You could be in trouble.
911 GT3 Cup car. It's 510 PS. What was that in PS?
They're stupid numbers, them. They're foreign.
Not horsepower.
Wilkie says final turn in M2 will be sketchy. That long sweeper, yeah, that with the bounce, yeah, that could be, couldn't it? Let's go and have a lap round there. Servers up. Let's go and have a lap round.
Have you done? Don't quit game. Have you done the low power one?
I don't know now.
Or the I?
I can't remember. I should have done the low power one. Should have. But I can't remember what I did 3 seconds
Does
ago.
it say? Have you gone in the lobby already?
I'm just loading the game back up.
I?
My world's not that quick.
Oh, right, okay. So I don't get that. On the variants, it's got horsepower,
Yeah.
but on the specs on the right-hand side, it's got PS.
Are they the same numbers, or are they just a bad conversion?
Oh, yeah, the same numbers.
Then it's a typo.
Yeah. PS and horsepower are not the same.
Correct. 2 variants, 8 liveries.
What's the difference between non-power stick and power stick then?
Is one has one got a racing box and one's sequential? One's got a sequential box and one's auto. Nah, you wouldn't have an auto car, would you, racing?
No.
Or is the power stick a semi-auto type?
Gearbox ain't going to do nothing to power, is it?
No, forgive me. Is one no power stick going to be manual, and the no power stick's going to be flappy paddle?
They don't do manual, did they? They're all autos.
Yeah, maybe.
They're all Triptronic.
What's a power stick then? That's
I
the
don't know.
question you asked.
Something to do with power.
I don't know. I'm not a BMW fanatic. I've only owned one. Two. Multiplayer server list. Watch it have not plumbing worked since I've been for a pee. What's there? It's got various rear view. Ooh.
Is it GT3 car now?
GT3.
It's just racing, isn't it?
What? It's just the racing. It's the 350.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The BMW M2 CS Racing Power Stick is This is a USB like hardware key used in the M2 CS Racing track only race car, not the road going M2.
Makes sense.
BMW uses different coloured power sticks to load specific engine maps for balance of performance regulations. Different sticks enable different power and torque outputs, so the car complies with race series rules. The stick is installed in a dedicated port in the ECU. Oh, okay.
Thank you,
So
Jeb.
it's
Thank you,
basically different maps on different memory sticks. So you just plug them in so they switch into different regulations.
Okay.
Now, I don't know why they don't just like plug the laptop in and press map 1. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose in series, if they're using an ECU with a memory stick in, they're given the stick from so they've all got the same settings.
Yeah, it'd be uniform, won't it?
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot more detail outside the track than in LMU. So this has got loads of campers, loads of tourers, and not many spectators, but lots of vehicles. This car's aggressive. It's got lots of throttle. It feels like it's got lots of power in terms of like anti-lag kind of thing. As you're coming in, it's difficult to stop.
Will you put your race number on it?
Say again?
Will you put your race number on it?
No. I notice you're doing that, but I haven't worked out how to do that yet. I can't see where to do it.
Well, it's customised where you change the colour.
Okay.
It's got car number on there,
Oh,
right hand side of
I've never looked.
above the cancel button, at the bottom left.
Yeah, maybe.
You just click the box, type your number in it, press enter.
Right. What I have noticed is I can't see my right-hand mirror because my seat thing is stuck in the way. Can't change that in a second. Feels different to LMU. The track feels... I guess the track... There isn't a lot of track feel coming through the steering wheel.
Oh, steering wheel's just gone.
No, I don't like that. takes thumbs off and things.
Yeah, just because my Ferrari wheel's got the LCD screen, when it's not in use, it rolls round to the bottom. And you go into game and it fires itself back up to the top.
Right. This is the 350 and it feels well powerful.
Oh, shall we turn to... I don't know if I dare turn TC off, I'm going to have to.
I've turned TC off, as per instructions.
Yeah.
I might buy another one of those screens, you know. I might have to. It'll work brilliantly for flight sim. For the extra screens that I want. And it'll be touchscreen as well, won't it?
Ooh, yeah, cold tyres, Jesus. Driving in the wrong direction, I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Going the wrong way. This is very twitchy on the brakes. It is very nose down. I shouldn't be putting fast laps in. I should be just cruising. Lots of banners, flaggers and waving, look. Lots of those blow up men waving their hands. Just maybe because it's practice, there isn't a lot of spectators. There's a few, but they're outweighed by the camper vans. Do we really need that amount of camper vans rendered? Unless they're really low poly and not taking performance away from the sim itself. But look at them, there's hundreds of them. And I guess the waving flags are there purely because I've got the Ultra on and I went well wide there. American flag as we cross the start finish. It doesn't want to change down to second no matter what I do.
Again, same spot with not cold tyres.
I still don't know why the rear brakes don't heat up. They should heat up somewhat.
Oh, my steering's too bored, I'm gonna bend my car.
We're just coasting, we're not really banging laps in, we're just doing steady laps. For next week. Great circuit, I really enjoy this one. It is one without elevation. I think I only just enjoy it because of where it is in Florida. It feels like the heat of the day is there though. Starting to get the feel for it already, but it's getting it to go fast where it'll be tricky. It'll go fast in a straight line, that much we know, but... What are we expecting? 2 18s, 2 19s by the time we're on top of it. Ferris wheel going round as well there as well. Every good track's got a Ferris wheel, hasn't it? That was crazy mental. The car rotates extremely well. Really short wheelbase though, isn't it, the M2? And it's got loads of grip. Loads of grip. Said that right, Tom, didn't I? Loads of grip, and then boom, it's gone. But it didn't go through lack of grip, it just spun up. Well, that's very interesting. That is going to be an interesting one for next week. So the question is do we do 4 30-minute sessions and then switch to racing, which will be interesting. That's an interesting thing. Though Wilkie said that Fanatec are no longer supporting GT7, Moser will be the preferred brand. Did Fanatec get the full application of True Force in from GT7? Did that actually happen? There's a question rattling around my head. That is an interesting question, because I don't know the answer to. One thing we don't do in this game is have a look at external cameras on cars, do we? Have a watch of JB going round. Let's see if we can find out how to watch. Back to pit lane. And then if we go, it's not replay we want, is it? We want to change. Can we change?
Click on my name.
We click
where
on
your
your
name
name.
is.
Oh, there we go. And then we click on. What do we click on? What do we click? We're in car with JB, but yes. CV. View change, tab, no. There's no way of changing, is there? That can't be this hard. Yeah, JB's found the twitchy bit. It's just a fractionate laggy. And I don't know whether that's because it's trying to just render everything. It must be. It must be just It must be rendering the image off my machine, but positional data from JB. So that little bit of stuttering us has got to be data transmission. That's got to be smoothed up. That's got to be packet loss. Where is caps lock, control, that, CV? No, I can't find what keys change view. That's ridiculous. Oh, print screen, sorry. No. Enter, V, no. There doesn't seem to be. Gameplay, HUD, video. No, it's not that. Controls. Keyboard. Change view, camera. It's the F keys. And page up, page down. I've done all them. Have I? There's page up, page down, okay. So the F keys do, yes they do, look. There we go, that's what we wanted to see. That's what we wanted. See what, can you see the little bit of positional lag that's going on? Which has got to be data transmission. And that's what is one of the things that's going to put me off. Look at that. That's one of the things that's going to put me off racing online with it. Because that is just not good enough as a race sim at this point. You can just see there's a hesitation lag with a car. JB's on decent internet, so am I. That's not to do with our internet speeds. That is data transmission. It just shows the update packet information that goes with. JB does the same as me. There's a bit of a Scandinavian almost in there. But that just goes to show the transmission of data isn't being read very well. It's not being sent. It's not being received quite well enough. It's not, you won't feel that in car. It's just other racers will see that, and that's, for me, that's not good enough. That needs to be improved. Smooth now. There you go. You can just see it stuttering now. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah. That'd just be so off-putting with a field of 20 other cars just doing that all along the track, and then you'll end up with, you know, boundary boxes just being the cause of crashes. That looked alright through there.
Yeah, I was sideways.
Yeah.
Not proper opposite lock and everything.
It was all intentional. We know that. You did that on purpose. So the thing about Sebring, if people don't know, it is an old airfield circuit. So it's a perimeter of the airfield, and some of it is still runway because you can see aircraft over there.
Oh, track limits.
Track limited. Ah. Flip it and send it then. Yeah. We can do it from the video, can't we? But one thing I think about this track they've got going is there's far too much going on off the track. And I know it's good for flavour, but all those flags, all those camper cars, I just don't think you need them. Look at it again there, just hesitating and flickering and...
How not to go around that corner.
Looks alright to me. The angle on those back wheels is tremendous. Look at the inflection of the suspension. The way the car just buries itself onto those shocks as it goes into the corner. Really see the car move differently, but it'd be better if the car wasn't vibrating all over there. Yeah, it's not ready for online racing yet. Not by any means. And I know somebody might chunter up and say it's your system. It's not. Look, that's just pants. The whole camera's shaking because the position of the car isn't consistent. Let's you can see it woggling there. It's interpreting. Is that the right word? It's trying to understand where JB's car is constantly, and I don't know whether we'll find out from here whether it's going to be corners or whether it's straights. Really steady now. That's as steady as it should be. Oh, that's not the entrance to the pit. We'll see it. I think it's when the car turns, that's when the problem is. It doesn't know where it's going to be. So if it's anything like GT7, it uses a prediction system. And it's the difference between the prediction system and the actual that causes the stuttering. That wasn't stuttering, that was the uneven surface going around that corner. That's to be expected. Why is there no external view now? As in a camera view, why is that? Why have we lost the camera? There we go. F3. Near, far, near, far. It's in the far camera that it does it. You can see it there now. So maybe that is just going to be that camera being transmitted. Maybe let's. It's fine there. Look, you're not getting it there. Maybe it's just something with that camera lens. You've got a tiny bit of it there, but not a lot. You can just see a little bit there. There's loads of it there. It's the speed when it's going through the camera. I don't reckon that's actually car. I reckon that's part of the software for this, how this is scripted, mate. There's loads of it there. Let's go back to in-car. Because I've never seen that when I've been racing around and seeing people race. That's an interesting view. Was that like head cam view? Because I can see his hands and I really don't like that when I'm driving. We can't do anything about that, okay. There's me saying it's not ready for online racing, but if that is the view from another car, that's actually not bad. I was just being hypercritical, but that's a camera rendering issue then. That, where it shakes at distance, that's this camera. That needs fixing, because it's not knowing where it's going. Because that doesn't happen when we're down in car, you're not seeing that, so. What I'll try and do next week is just try and run a few laps watching somebody whilst in car. So be in front or behind of somebody and just see where they're going. That's what we need to do. But that's going to be a real tricky lap to get a hold of and get that car really flinging around that circuit. I'm glad we went for the 350. That'll be alright, I think. Well, folks, it's getting close to midnight.
6 minutes.
I was going to break into Michael Jackson then, but I thought better of it. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Wilkie. I hope you're going to get better. The last chat we had was from Green Sammy and Stormfly. Not sure anybody else is around. I'm going to try and run that that Python script. I'll get that back up and running. Try and find out why it's not working correctly. ChatGPT's having a nightmare. But thank you, folks. We'll see you on Thursday now for a bit of rally. Have a good Wednesday. And don't be strangers. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. This was from ACC. What was from AC? What was from A? Bookie's going to show us some. Maybe he's just doing donuts.
Loose black rubber now.
Is it putting rubber on the track? Cheers, Green Sammy. You take care, my friend. Yeah, there is rubber going down, isn't there? We didn't used to get that.
See where our handbrake set up?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was a port from... It's a port over, is it, Wilkes? Okay. Yeah, they go pretty quickly though, JB, don't they? Those... Yeah, I wish they would lose some of the camper vans and replace it with semi-permanent tyre marks. I actually don't think the tarmac looks that bad, you know. Where they put the tarmac sealer down, you can see some tar sealant. Yeah, but you can see the tyre marks unwriting themselves. Lots of concrete out there. Right, folks, have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night for now. I'm just going to kill it. Take care, folks.